I want to show you guys 4 Black Ops 6 Zombies Easter eggs that are inside of Modern Warfare Zombies. These Easter eggs have been on this map since day 1 of its release, but we didn't know what they were or that they were linked to Black Ops 6 Zombies until the announcement of Black Ops 6 Zombies. These Easter eggs are not huge and in your face, they are subtle and they definitely link to Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'll show you guys what these 4 Easter eggs are and where they're located, but first I want to show you how you can get a big discount when purchasing Black Ops 6. And that is because of the sponsor of this video. And today we're immersing ourselves in the world of digital entertainment with our fantastic partners at Gate to Adventure, your ultimate adventure terminal. Now let me clarify, G2A, also known as Gate to Adventure, offers a variety of digital goodies from software to video games and even gift cards for your favorite platforms like Amazon, Netflix, and more. Right now, you can get a 12% discount if you use the code WEEKLYSALE on desktop or mobile browser, and get an even bigger discount with 15% off if you use the mobile app and use code WEEKLYSALE app. Then combine that with the big discounts on Black Ops 6 and other Call of Duties and you'll be saving a ton of money. And here's the kicker, all of these fantastic deals come with instant delivery. Your adventure begins the moment you hit the purchase button. You can check out all of these crazy good discounts on their website, g2a.com. I'll have this linked down in the description and also the pinned comment. So back in June, Treyarch announced the 2 zombie maps that are going to be available at launch for Black Ops 6. They made a tweet and announced the name of the maps, Liberty Falls and Terminus. We got a small glimpse of the Liberty Falls map because it's one of the multiplayer maps. And during the reveal, they did show us the Terminus Zombies map, and it's obviously on an island. So these 2 maps that are going to be available at launch have been teased inside Modern Warfare Zombies. There are 2 Easter eggs for the Terminus map, and one of them has been in Modern Warfare Zombies since day 1. The second one was added later, and then yes, there's Easter eggs for Liberty Falls as well. I'll show you guys the first Terminus Easter egg that's been in the game since launch. There's a lot of intel in this mode. There's a ton of audio logs you can listen to off of laptops. But they've also added intel that is in document form, and there's 10 of them, and I think a lot of people probably don't know about these. Here's an example of one. This is in the B1 sector of the map. Inside this building, there's a document laying on a shelf, and you need a sniper to read it, otherwise you're not going to be able to tell what it says. I wanted to be able to read these, so I went into the game files. I was able to get all 10 of the intel. I'm not going to read all of the intel. You guys can pause it and read it for yourself. I'm just going to cover the ones that are the Easter eggs for Black Ops 6 Zombies. If you go to this building here in the F6 coordinate and on the bottom floor, there is a document on one of the tables. This document is talking about one of the antagonists in the Modern Warfare Zombies storyline, and his name is James Tobias Fletcher, also known as Jack Fletcher. This details his military history and what all he's been doing throughout the years, and it starts back at 1989. And what's interesting here is what has been highlighted, 1991 to 1993. That is the year that Black Ops 6 Zombies is set, and it's saying that he was seconded from NZDF, which stands for New Zealand Defence Force, and then 1NZSAS, which stands for New Zealand Special Air Service. Then it says by CIA for Terminus Island Security Detail, and he was honorably discharged post-mission. So he was on the island, Terminus Island, and that's the island we're going to and we're going to be playing on, and it's just really cool to see that this Easter egg was all highlighted for us and in the map, and we didn't know what it meant until recently. The next Easter egg is also for Terminus Island, and it's the same information but presented in a different way. At the end of Act 2, you get a cutscene and you see this bio flashed on the screen. It's the same information that was in that document talking about Jack Fletcher, and you can see there that it talks about his history with the military and also the Terminus Island security detail. When we all saw this at the end of Act 2, we had no idea we were looking at a Black Ops 6 Zombies Easter egg. This next one, I think some people are going to be familiar with this, but if not, I went ahead and added it to this video because I wanted to show all the Black Ops 6 Zombies Easter eggs that we know so far. There could be more, and if there are, definitely comment down below. This is a laptop where you can listen to audio, and it's in the D4 sector, and this is Miller. She's talking about how she was a child growing up in Liberty Falls, the map we're going to be playing on. She talks about a location that we're going to be seeing most likely, and that's Ollie's Comics.
Ravenov, I know you told me to record this when I had time, Well, I'm making time. If you can fill in the gaps, I might be able to make peace with what happened. Right. Outbreak day. First thing I did that day was wake up and go to school. It was 91, so I must have been in kindergarten. No, wait. No, first grade. Sometime after recess, there was a fire drill. When everyone filed out onto the playground, we found our parents waiting for us. I was so excited to see Mom and Dad. I didn't notice how scared they looked. I thought they'd planned something special, like we're gonna go to the bowling alley or something. Before I knew what was happening, Mom grabbed me by the wrist and ran. I had no idea where we were going. Now that I think about it, she probably didn't either. Dad had his hunting rifle with him. He was just ahead of us, but I kept losing sight of him because he was always ducking around corners. Mom still had her hand wrapped around my wrist, telling me to pick up my feet or I get left behind. Our little town must have been in chaos, but I didn't notice any of that. All I could do was focus on staying upright. I tried to keep up. I really did. But my legs were too short and we were running so fast. I cried, begging Mom to slow down, but she just tightened her grip and kept her eyes straight ahead, saying over and over, "Pick up your feet, baby girl, or you're gonna get left behind." I tried to get Dad's attention, get him to tell her to stop, but he bolted down the alleyway by Ollie's Comics. That's when I heard a loud crash, something growled, Dad started screaming. And then the rifle went off. Mom just kept running. I think that's enough for today.
The last Easter egg is also another audio you can listen to in Tier 3. It's in the coordinate E4. It's a conversation between Miller and Ravenov, and Miller is talking about, again, her childhood and being in Liberty Falls. And in this audio, she actually says the name of the town. Well, she starts to.
Excuse me, Ravenov. Feel free to send me a pack-in, but I've noticed you're not rattled by anything going on here. Also, people have been saying Green didn't have a choice in bringing you on board.
My expertise came at a high price. Being here, it is my duty. We all have our instructions.
I got history with this kind of thing, too. The place I grew up, it was a town by the name of Liberty.
My God. You were there. But you would have been so young. How did you possibly...
Hold up. You know about what happened? Every pencil neck I've ever spoken to said those files were sealed.
People, they tell me things. I know it was a tragedy.
Well, shit. I've kept my mouth shut, worked my ass off in the service, and convinced the powers that be to assign me to Deadbolt, just to find out that you're the one with the answers?
Perhaps I can help. When you have time, record what you remember. And I can do my best to connect the dots for you. Separate fact from fiction.
You do that?
I promise.
Deal. Now, that means you can't go dying on me.
I am good at keeping promises.
Again, if you guys know of more Black Ops 6 zombies, Easter eggs, and references in Modern Warfare Zombies, comment down below. I'd love to know about them. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.